Hello and welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I recently re-dyed my hair. The colour is called Copper. I'm channeling a Duracell battery, which I love. Not Duracell battery though, I like the colour I mean. It is the Lulu o'clock, so it is 12:15 in the morning. And I was going to do this earlier, but I was so knackered, just not sleeping very well. So I actually started this yesterday. So it was very, very spur of the moment. Like I had the stuff and I thought I'm just going to crack on. And I was like, damn, why didn't I film it? So I'm filming part 2. So I will insert a picture of, you can tell what I'm doing by the title, probably. I don't know what the title is yet. So I'm going to bleach my eyebrows blonde. And then at some point, maybe tonight, I'm going to dye it red. Hopefully several shades of red. I did a Facebook status about this, so I get my eyebrows to match my hair. After very little encouragement, I decided to do it. So if you don't know what my brows look like normally, they're very dark brown to black. Now, there's a lot of artificial light here, so what you see might not be the true representation of the colour. So it is, looking in the mirror in front of me, my eyebrows are brown, but I have a lot of red naturally. And when you bleach brown hair, especially warm brown hair, you get a lot of red tones. So without further ado, we're going to dive right in. So I prepped my face already. You have to clean and dry the area, but I've also lined around my eyebrows with Vaseline because the skin's quite sensitive. I know my face is sensitive. So the brand I've gone for is called Jolen. This is, I believe, drugstore. I got it in Boots, which is like, it's classed as a pharmacy here. You can get, you know, stuff like makeup. You can actually get a lot of stuff there. But yeah, so it comes with a little, this is like less than £5. Comes with a little, what is this? Cream bleach with aloe vera. So this is for sensitive skin and dark hair. Something smells funky. Is that the bleach? Well, that is a strong smell, but I don't know if that's what I was smelling. Probably. Anyway, and this tiny little top thing here, if you can see it. The problem with holding white stuff up to the camera is that the light is very strong. This reflects everything. This is Cream Bleach Accelerator, and it comes with this little pot and a little spatula. So I mixed this up actually yesterday, so I'm technically using leftover bleach, which I'm not sure that's a good idea. But like if it stings on that, I'll wash it off, so fingers crossed it doesn't. Let's get cracking. So it has instructions on the back. I did everything yesterday, so let me just mix up it. Ooh, it's very powdery. Almost. Oh, when you mix it, it comes back to a cream. That's good to know, I guess. So definitely a creamy mixture. Good. I don't think I ever used bleach where it's like crystals. Anyway, so it says, yeah, you mix 3 parts cream to 1 part accelerator. Don't think I did that. I think I did maybe a 1:1 ratio. I'm not sure. I wasn't paying that much attention, to be honest, which is not good. But it's like, it's so small, like, I don't know how to measure it out. Which is not really a good excuse. I still should have measured it out properly. But anyway, I mean, my face is still here, so, you know, something went okay, I guess. which is professional. So here we go, round 2. Let's get these suckers blonde. I'm just going to spatulate all this on. So you can see, if you can tell, I know my forehead is shiny, but I promise my eyebrows are brown, not red. But obviously with some red in it, so. Let's get this on quickly. So far so good. I'm just trying to completely cover it and not get it like too much above the skin. I mean above the hair. And let's do the other eyebrow. I don't think it says on this to use the spatula to apply it to your eyebrows. Oh no, it does say that. I'm doing something right then. What's the point of reading the instructions if I'm not really following them? Right. Tom is finding this. He thinks it's funny. As long as I don't hurt myself, he's not too bothered. I really had to deal with me shaving my eyebrows off, so I'm surprised it's taken this long to bleach them. So I shaved them off I think it was 4 years ago. Partly because I was just so bad at doing my eyebrows and because Tom and my friend Kristen said I wouldn't do it. Alright. I feel like that's fairly evenly covered. Like there's a bit at the end. Alright. And now I set a timer on my phone for 8 minutes. I'll be back. Oh, before I go, check my tattoo. Oh, it's on the other day. Might have seen it on Instagram. This is from the TV show / books that I love, Shadowhunters. Angelic Power rune and Parabatai rune. I gotta say, it hurt more than my tattoos used to when I used to get them done when I was younger, like 19 onwards. I haven't had this is my first tattoo since having chronic pain. I was in so much pain before, there was no way I was adding to it if I could avoid it. And yeah, so this time I found the outline kind of hurt more than the shading did, where before I found it the other way around. And since then I've had, unsurprisingly, some muscle pain in the area. But it's like bearable, so I'm probably going to do it again very soon. And just waiting on my friend Hannah to tell me when she's free to get our matching tattoos. We're getting these symbols from the show Supernatural. It's called the Aquarian Star from the Men of Letters. We get to pick which ones that she doesn't already have and one that we actually wanted. I haven't got even any Supernatural tattoos, which is not great because I've been obsessed with that show for like 20 years or something. So I'm going to get the anti-demon possession star shape thing. I'm not sure where because I've got a lot of hyperpigmentation on my back and my shoulders and that, so I feel like that's out until I finish hydroquinone in that and trying to get my skin clear. So at the moment I'm thinking maybe either my other shoulder or even my flank, sort of the bit where your bum meets your thigh. But I'll talk to the tattoo artist, see and look up what's supposed to be super painful and stuff and see what I can manage. They do not numb your skin anymore. I don't think I've ever had tattoos numbed, maybe one, but I can't remember. But apparently now they don't do it at all. And I found out that I am a bleeder, or at least my shoulder bled quite a bit when getting that done, so I don't know why. I assume medication. But anyway, yeah, I'll check back in. Okay. Unsurprisingly, I burnt myself a bit. So I rinsed it off with water. It doesn't come with a neutralizer, which to me is a bit of a red flag. Although when I used to bleach my hair, it definitely did. So I just used mild sulfate-free shampoo because that's what Google said to do. You can see that the skin is very, very pink and irritated. You can probably see as well that the white bits, that's La Roche-Posay Cicaplast. That's what I use when I got like irritant contact dermatitis on my face. So obviously I'll wait for the irritation to go down before I dye it. So that's going to be at least a couple of days, I reckon. Like minimum of 48 hours, probably longer. But so far so good. So you can see the hairs are very light. When the light isn't too bright, you can see that they're quite blonde, but it's mostly like light brown. So I guess I'll check in a few days. I'll see how my skin feels before I dye it, because obviously I don't want to mess myself up. I'll probably put like a tiny dab of dye to see how it reacts and take it from there. Okay, so I forgot I was going to record this. So as you can see, I've already started. I'm worried I've left this on like a really long time, so I'm going to quickly take this off. But before I do, I saw this girl say that you should like brush up the hairs. I look so ridiculous. You should brush the hairs upwards with a toothbrush. It kind of made sense at the time, so I'll just quickly set on my mirror. Alright, so I've got an old toothbrush here that is clean. Let's brush the hairs up. I guess it's maybe to make sure all of them are coated or something, but you know, my hairs are pretty thin. I don't think that's coating them's a problem. She said that, or it might have been a different girl said not to leave it on for like longer than 5 minutes. It's definitely been longer than that. Let's quickly get them off. Tilt this down a little bit. There you go, it's a bit better. Right, so I'm just going to take it off with Micellar Water. I feel like that should be good enough. Just soak the cotton pad. So let's see if any of the dye is taken to my hair. I wanted to buy like a little mini dye because I'm trying to do an ombre and I don't want to, you know, buy a big bottle or something when I'm not going to use that much. And there's not really any bright red tints. So, you know, there's a definite opening in the market for that. Really just looks like it stained my skin rather than dyed my hair. I did go around it with what's the word? Vaseline. Well, that's not going to help like the hair, the skin between the hair. There's not really any good videos, I don't think, of how to do this using hair dye. And this is basically what they did, to just slap it on with like a makeup brush. And then that one girl who used what's it called? A toothbrush to stick it up. I mean, it looks red, obviously, but like maybe it's on the hair as well, not just the skin. Looks like very pink. Yeah, this is a live fiery red. Some temporary colour drops. I figure temporary is good, obviously, because don't want to use permanent dye and have a problem. If it doesn't look good, then you know it won't take too long, hopefully, to wash out. I did bleach it twice, to try and get my hair as light as I could get it. It's quite light brown with some blonde bits. I'm just looking at it in the mirror and it's... Yeah, I don't think this is really... I think this has just stained my skin. Maybe it's the dye. The lime is a bit crap. Maybe I'll try... Maybe I should try wash it off a bit more with micellar water and see what happens. So I washed my eyebrows with an oil-based cleanser and a lot of it came off, and it looks more than ever that it just stained the skin rather than the hair. But like in real life it doesn't look that vibrant. It's a bit red obviously where I was like rubbing it and that'll take a little time to go down. In the viewfinder it's funny, it looks like very pink in the middle. What I think I'm going to do is do it again and then use a spoolie instead of a toothbrush. So I forgot I've got plastic spoolies, disposable ones though. like a hint of a tint. Make sure I get this off my fingers. Right, I don't know if I should do the copper, because I'm just going to have like really copper eyebrows. Or just like the front's going to be copper, and then this is going to be like raspberry pink. I don't know what to do. So if you come close, you can see the copper. I don't know if you can see what I mean about it staining the skin rather than the hair. When you look closer, it does look like there's more there than it looks. Okay, so this is the second layer that I did. I didn't do it in stages this time, I just did like the 3 colours. Let's see how it turns out. Good old micellar water. Alright, so I think that's all off now, the dye. So let me come close so you can see the state of this. You see what I mean about the brown on the ends? That side is the worst. I feel like I need a bit more red here. I guess that's it for now. I have no idea what to do with this, so I'm gonna stop there. Let me know what you think. If you've got a better idea for dye or what I could use, let me know. Bye for now.